what we are observing what will happen that we don't have some kind of control inside of the human body, which will minimize different kind of risk of different kind, let's say, temperature changes and similar to that. So in this case, what do we have here? We have a girl who will actually now start walking and running. First, notice that the air temperature is 20 degrees and the body temperature is 37 degrees. Let's see what will happen if this girl will start running. After some time, everything is normal. Then it start increasing of the body temperature. And eventually, if we don't stop running or do something, this girl will not be able to survive these kind of conditions. Meaning that this will not happen. We all know that we can run much longer and much faster and that we will not collapse in the end. Meaning that we have some kind of protection inside of the body which will try to regulate the body temperature so that this kind of condition will not happen. Let's do it again. So again, this girl will run. Just in this case, we will include what actually we have in human body, sweating. Sweating actually, if you notice, it will keep our body temperature stable, meaning it will not be increased. But if you notice here, we have a second problem, meaning thirsty, meaning she needs to still drink water. Why? She needs to eat and drink water because when she, or he, in this case she, is sweating, that sweat is also water, the one who will be lost, meaning that all this water that you lose during the sweating, you need to intake by drinking or eating something that contains water. All these things that we are mentioning here actually is we are talking about homeostasis. So homeostasis is actually the key word that is explaining all these processes inside of the body that are helping to maintain this internal environment stable, meaning that if this in this some kind of extreme conditions like running or walking or something and outside is really warm or cold, that our body will try to keep us safe in the way to protect us using different kind of mechanisms to maintain stable internal environment, such as in this case to regulate the body temperature to keep it the same so it will not cause any kind of problems. In human body, we need to get rid of some waste. We call that waste metabolic waste. And the process of removing that waste from the body is called excretion. We will talk about how different organ systems are involved to remove that waste from the human body. Actually, we are talking about excretory system or different excretory systems or part of organ system that actually are performing this kind of job. So the first one that I would like to mention is actually the respiratory system. Respiratory system is the one that we are using mostly, of course, for breathing. But the main purpose is actually to take in oxygen that is needed for every cell in human body and that we get rid of something that we call carbon dioxide. In our case, when we talk about respiratory system, so the waste product in this scenario, in this system, will be carbon dioxide. Meaning, while we are breathing out this carbon dioxide, but also we are breathing out a small amount of water in the form of water vapor or gas. The next one is integumentary system, or basically we are talking about skin. How our skin actually is helping us to do this excretion, or what kind of waste products are we can eliminate using our skin. We are actually talking about sweat. So sweat is actually helping us to remove some water from the body and maintain different kind of conditions regarding homeostasis to maintain body temperature. So if outside is too warm or if we are doing any kind of physical activities, this sweat will actually help us to cool down the body so that the body temperature will not increase, as we mentioned. The next one is digestive system. Digestive system is actually helping us to remove different kind of waste in form of feces, or most commonly known as poop. Um, this part is actually connected to the halfly or completely digested completely digested food that needs to get out from the body, meaning that our body cannot either use it or we intake too much, so this part will actually go out. Next one is actually the urinary system. The urinary system is the one that will help us to maintain all these many processes, important processes in human body. Mainly when we are talking about excretion, this organ system is used to produce urine. Urine in humans is made of mostly salts, urea and water. Urea is produced in the liver, which is part of the digestive system, and urea is actually product produced in the end of when proteins are broken down, so the waste product actually is urea. So this urea needs to be eliminated from the human body, so it will go through the blood and it will come to the kidneys will filter the blood, and urine will be formed inside of the kidneys. For you, you need to know parts of the urinary system in humans. So, in a human body, urinary system is made of two kidneys, as you can see on this diagram. Then we have two ureters, bladder, and urethra. So, regarding kidneys, filtration of blood will happen inside of the kidneys, meaning in kidneys it will be removed water if it's needed from the blood, and it will be removed urea, salts, etc. Then when urine is formed, it will go through ureters until it will arrive to the bladder. Inside of the bladder will be stored until you need to go to the toilet. After that, urethra is used to transport urine from the bladder to the toilet or wherever you are in that specific moment. And the final part that you should know is our urine is different than urine in, for example, birds and fish. So most in humans, urine is made of urea, water, and salts. Regarding fish, they don't produce urea. They will have ammonia, and regarding birds, they will have uric acid. This is basically the most important things. Keep on your mind that how you can prevent any kind of damaging your kidneys or the urinary system. You need to drink a lot of water. You need to eat balanced food, avoid alcohol, drugs, and any kind of medication that can damage any part of the urinary system. Also, people who have diabetes or high blood pressure can also cause different kind of disorders or problems in kidneys that they can function properly. Sometimes can happen that one kidney will stop working. If another kidney is healthy, that person can survive and can live normally. But in the situation, if both kidneys will not be able to function properly, then that person will have two options. One option is to get kidney transplant, meaning some kidney from another person, or to go to hemodialysis, meaning that's device that is found in hospitals where that person will need to be connected to the device so that that device will imitate the kidney and filter the blood and remove all waste that needs to be removed. And the last thing regarding urine, there are different lab procedures, how they are testing our urine. So they can use some kind of pH indicator. They can test, do we have some blood, glucose, or any other thing that it should not be inside. Urine should not contain any bacteria, so it should be completely clear with any kind of drops or anything inside of it. Good luck, everyone.